Female genital mutilation indeed is one of the most pernicious violations of the rights of women and girls, leaving them with lifelong social and health consequences. The practice has found a way to reinvent itself, to perpetuate itself masquerading as social, religious, or cultural norms. And therefore, what we're doing today, Your Excellency, with religious and cultural leaders, provides for us a very critical approach to be able to bring FGM to zero in Kenya, as we look to the leadership of Her Excellency, the First Lady, to show us the opportunities and the potentialities that lie beyond zero. At this point, it's my pleasure to really commend the government of Kenya, because Kenya has not been lacking in programs, in policies, in legislation aimed at arresting this challenge. What we now have to do, as we launch today the National Policy for the Eradication of FGM, is another major step helping us to move towards that desired objective. What we have found, given that this challenge continues to revolve and evolve itself, it imposes upon us the need to reevaluate our strategies and come up with innovation, come up with new ways to challenge an old problem. And that's why the United Nations Population Fund, in collaboration with the Anti-FGM Board and Ushanga Initiative, came up with what we call the Johari bids. This was based upon the sound programs and approaches of the FGM Board and the well-trained cooperative groups of women who are skilled in bid making by the Ushanga Initiative. We present before you a culturally acceptable economic vehicle to motivate communities not only to abandon the practice, but to improve the socio-economic well-being of women and girls. Excellency, because we are dealing with elders and religious leaders, permit me to borrow a proverb from my village in Nigeria. It is said that when the head of a hunting party tires, the entire team tires. But conversely, when the head of a hunting party is energized, everybody is energized. Excellency, Mr. President, you have energized us. And as you continue to work in promotion of the well-being of women and girls, we can only pray that may you never tire. In the next few days, the global community is going to converge in Nairobi for the 25th anniversary of the International Conference on Population and Development, which was first held in Cairo 25 years ago. The aim of this convergence, which is being graciously again co-hosted by the government of Kenya, is to accelerate the promise of Cairo, which included that promise that member states and all stakeholders will do their utmost best to put an end to harmful practices, including FGM and child marriage. On behalf of the United Nations Population Fund and the United Nations system here in Kenya, Excellency, we once again reaffirm our commitment to supporting your vision to be the generation that will celebrate the end of FGM in Kenya. Asanteni sana.